What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Welcome and happy Sunday to everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the last episode that I uploaded. It was the first episode of season 1, first time I've ever seen Vampire Diaries at all, and it was all down to your guys' recommendations. The episode has seemed to have gone down really well, so here's episode 2. The first episode was actually enjoyable. I really did like it. It's full up on my Patreon. You just have to go back on that video, click the link in the description, you can watch the full thing. I've just spoken to my sister as well, and she's actually said that she binged this series, and it is probably one of the best series that she's watched, and one of the only series that's actually made her cry, which is very interesting because I'm not a crier, but it means that there's quite good storylines that people get invested in for people to show such emotion, so that's interesting. Now, we did get introduced to, I'm going to assume that the 3 main characters, which was ELENA or Catherine, STEFAN, and his brother coming at the end, Damon, I believe he's called, and I believe that they're going to be the 3 main characters they'll put forward, and 3 main characters throughout the entirety of this season, or maybe the series in general. But yeah, thank you so much for all your support on the channel. It's been ridiculous, honestly. Like, even this show, like I said, is 11 years old, and it's still getting 50 odd likes. I asked for 20 likes just to see if people was interested, and it's been absolutely smashed, nearly 3 times more than requested, so thank you so much. Now, I did have problems trying to upload it yesterday. I uploaded it 8 times because YouTube seemed to just strike this down absolutely crazy. So if you are interested, again, it's going to be free, full episode on Patreon. If this is chopped up a little bit, I do apologise. But without further ado, I'm going to jump into today's episode. Hopefully we continue off on a good foot, and it's a great episode today. Thanks for clicking on my video, and let's just jump into it.
Hear that?
Hear what?
I heard thunder.
There's no thunder.
Are you sure? Because if it rains, then we won't be able to see the comet. Stay dry.
It's not gonna rain.
No, mate, he's going to come back and he's going to be demolished. That's his blood, isn't it? It's his blood dripping on it. Oh no, it's not. It's actually all rain. I thought it was going to be his blood dripping on it. Wow, imagine that. Wow. They've done 2 good starts. If you've never seen them before, it pulls you straight in straight away with a good start.
Stewardess, boozy housewife. Feisty today. I feel good, which is rare, so I've decided to go with it.
Victoria Justice there, mate. It looks well like her.
Are we bothering you, Mr. Salvatore? Miss Gilbert.
Yeah, well, feel free to conjure up the name and number of that guy from last night.
I didn't see him. You did.
Why don't you just talk to him? I don't know. I was drunk.
Okay, so I feel like this guy is giving me like the same feelings as Robbie does in Cobra Kai, where like all he wants to do is be loved or love somebody. Do you know what I mean? But like he's feeling, he doesn't feel well himself inside. He's always feeling sad, and he feels like no one like wants him, and the people that he wants don't want him back. And I'm getting that feeling with him. Like he really he seems to really want this girl, and not because he wants her as like just a little bit on the side. Like he really cares for her, and you know, he fancies her and he wants to be with her properly, compared to that other guy in the first episode who was just trying to sleep with her against a tree. This guy, that's not his intentions. But I feel like, you know, he's getting mislabeled as like a little brat and stuff just because of like how he's reacted since his parents have died, which is understandable. People go through mad changes and they have to, you know, figure themselves out. Because you seen towards the last episode, he was sat reading, or he was looking at the picture of his family one, and he was still sad. So that's probably where his, you know, his anger comes from, or his attitude right now. He's just trying to get over the death of his parents.
Kick your ass. Yeah, you keep saying that, but when are you gonna actually do it?
Cool. Hey, he's throwing him up in front of everyone.
It's your final warning. No, this is your final warning, Dick. I'm sick of watching you play Vicky.
Go
If you
on,
hurt
son.
her one more time, I swear to God, I will kill you.
She said it was a vampire.
Oh, his ears flapping
She wakes up
already.
last night, mutters vampire, and passes out.
That's actually sick how he's listening.
Matt, the last thing I want to do is hurt you.
You know, I'm actually gonna go back to the hospital. I wanna be there when Vicky wakes up and get the real story about last night.
I'm their sole guardian.
Could there be?
Oh, this guy's really disrespectful. He's disrespectful to the students where he
What are you
speaks to them as well.
suggesting exactly?
It's an impossible job, isn't it? Raising 2 teens.
Imagine being called into school and the teacher starts disrespecting you like that. More.
An animal attacked you. You blacked out. It's all you remember.
That's all I remember.
He's giving blood in it. Oh, it's out the window. Oh yeah, because he's shown that he can jump from a height, didn't they? He jumped off the house in the first episode.
The one who found you.
You are?
Yeah,
Obviously.
he carried you out of the woods.
Oh, I like Jeremy. I do. I like Matt as well. Fucking hell. Again. Okay, so this guy, he kind of gives me... back in the day, there was a band. I think I don't know if they still go now, but I think it's called like Boys Like Girls, and they sound like love drunk. I used to be love drunk, but now I'm hungover. This guy, man, he reminds me of him so much.
I'm sure Stefan will be along any second.
He's gonna be absolutely fuming in here when he sees them together.
Wow. This is your living room?
Yeah, Catherine, his girlfriend.
Oh, Catherine's his girlfriend in 1864.
Oh, you two haven't had the awkward exes conversation yet.
Nope. Should probably go. It was nice to meet you, Damon.
Great meeting you two, Elena.
Love triangle is happening between these three. Should have turned around and they both should have just been staring at each other.
Gal. She's got spunk.
Oh no, 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 no!
Why did you do that?
Listen up, quit ditching class or you're grounded. No discussion.
Parental authority, I like it. Sleep tight.
Oh, she's having flashbacks again. I think she's turning into a vampire, me. Fucking hell, man, he's so fast.
Daddy.
She's dreaming, isn't she? Oh, God, mate. Man, this guy's really intimidating, but I can definitely see why girls are drawn to him.
I'll deal with it.
Oh, he
Is
has
she
to kill
worth it?
someone, doesn't he?
Uncle Stefan, this girl you came back for?
I wonder if... I wonder if the best way that he can regain his powers would be to kill somebody who is already dying. So maybe go to a crash, or maybe go in the hospital and somebody who's about to die, just finish them off, get his powers back, get his strength back. Because obviously if he's going to have to try and counteract anything that Damon does, he seems very strong. So that might be a good play for him to counteract. Maybe go and feed on a human, but not so there's casualties that wasn't supposed to happen. Just end the suffering of somebody who was going to die anyway. Like this guy. I mean, I like Jeremy, not the guy playing pool.
Watch the Comet later?
I hadn't really thought about it, but I could be talked into it.
Once every 145 years, it gets to come home.
Oh, he's talking metaphorically about him, innit?
I'm sorry about yesterday. What did he say?
She broke your heart.
He needs to use it as an excuse to say, that's why I'm struggling to let people in.
That was a long time ago.
Talked and it was epic, but when the sun came up and reality set in.
Your face.
He's going to be behind her now, innit? Fucking hell. I wonder if that is a flashback. He's not attacked her twice.
You're a stalker, you tell us. She's never gonna go for you.
She already did. Over and over and over again.
Oh, yes. Yes, mate. Oh, he said it right in front of Matt as well, but he had to, man. Like, the guy's getting absolutely disrespected so much of that guy. He's had to show some authority. And do you know what, right? He's gone straight to him as well. He said, mate, I think his name's Tyler. He's like, mate, you're chatting absolute crap about me constantly. Back it up then. Come on, fight me. And he backed down in front of those two girls sitting at the school, and he was bricking it. And he's just done it again. Like, he tried to slag him off, right? And Jeremy's just gone straight back in there and said, mate, and just alpha moved him again.
That's your game now, dealing?
I'm not dealing.
Look, I'm sick of the tough love speech, Jared. It's clearly having no impact.
You and Jenna, between the two of you, it's
We
enough
can stop
already.
if you want.
You really gotta stop.
Not bad. Have you been eating bunnies?
No.
Oh, she can see him as well.
Relax.
What's happening?
You might.
Stefan Salvatore did this to me.
Oh.
A vicious, murderous monster.
Oh, he's making him kill her.
You couldn't fix it before. I don't know what you can do now. You can feed and make her forget. Or you can let her run screaming vampire through the town square.
That's what this is about.
What an ass.
Let them chain me up and let them drive a stake through my heart. Because at least I'll be free of you.
Oh, that is deep. Oh, what's he telling her now? We can't hear it.
Okay.
I took some pills, man. I'm good.
He's a dickhead, isn't he?
Use a bit of a wake-up call, don't you think? What are you up to, Damon? That's for me to know and for you to... ...
I'm gonna give you Elena's cell number. That's so rude.
Oh.
Sorry, excuse me.
What vision did she have?
She kind of wigs out.
She's gonna be sat with that asshole, isn't she? I feel well sorry for this guy, me. Do you know what I mean? I hate that guy over there. I actually do hate him. I don't care if his character changes at all.
Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you.
Everything I'm feeling, it all goes in this little book that I hide on the second shelf. But then I realized that I'd just be writing things that I should probably be telling you.
I met a girl. It was epic.
Oh, he's using her words against him. Oh, he has. Demon man. Okay, so that's going to wrap up episode 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Now, you know, I thought Damon was going to try and get that blonde girl on his side. Maybe just actually date her and just, you know, stick around and see how things goes. But then right at the end, after, well, they having sex with each other, boom, he strikes. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to kill her because he left that other girl alive, and he's not going to make that same mistake twice, is he? I mean, he's absolutely toying with Stefan, isn't he? He pulled her onto the roof. You know, he told her that Stefan, he's a monster, he's a vampire, and give him the ultimatum whether to either kill her and feast, you know, or whether to just leave her running around the city and tell everybody that he is a vampire. Stefan said no, mate, he'd rather everyone knows and get killed so he doesn't have to be near Damon anymore, which is actually really deep. And then Damon whispered something into her ear, and she pretty much totally forgot the situation where she was. So it's just showing that Stefan is actually not as strong as Damon, probably because, like Damon keeps saying, he doesn't feast on the humans. Then we've got Stefan and Elena. They finally kissed, and that is interesting because obviously it says that, well, Damon, he was saying that Stefan had his last girlfriend and she broke his heart, and it pretty much, it's Catherine in it, and it looks like Elena. I'm pretty sure they're the same people, but I don't know how, because this one was in 1864, I think it was, if I try to remember the first episode. So I wonder why that, you know, he's had 2 loves now. I'm assuming it's the same person, Catherine and Elena. I don't know how you're alive in 2 different like eras, so to speak, but that is interesting. It seems like he's returned just for her. Damon's obviously returned as well to bring hell towards Stefan. Then you've got her friend, I'm not sure what her name is yet, the one that says that she's a witch, or she thinks she's a witch. When she touched the bottle in the first episode, she seen a crow, didn't she? And she could see Damon, I think it was. And then obviously you had this episode, she gave the number to Stefan and she touched him, and she seen something again, but this time we didn't get told what she saw. Now I'm wondering if witches are counteracting to vampires. I don't really watch these types of programs, even though it seems like I do. And I'm not really clued up on this sort of things. Like, are witches a counter to vampires? Do they go against each other, sort of thing? Can she see visions about them and, you know, where they are, what they do, you know, what powers they have and stuff like that? I'm interested to see where that goes. We've got Jeremy, that's it. We've got Jeremy. He really wants to date that other girl. I forgot her name, the one that was bit Matt's sister. But obviously, she seemed to be like edging towards his side because that other arsehole, you know, he's such an arsehole. Tyler, I think his name is, didn't even visit her in the hospital or anything. And he keeps trying to put Jeremy down, and Jeremy keeps standing up to him. And seems to be, when it's all going well, you know, Dame's come along, whispered in her ear. It's like she's forgot again, and she's gone back to Tyler, leaving Jeremy devastated. And I mean, I hate Tyler. I want Jeremy to actually go out with her. He seems like a nice guy, just troubled, you know, like he's rebelling from his parents' death, which I understand, and he's just going through a tough phase in his life, and he needs support really instead of people bringing him down. But yeah, I'm interested with all these different storylines. There's many of them being portrayed right now. Obviously, I need to know if that blonde girl has died. She can't die, but also she can die. I'm 50-50. I think that she would have been good. I think Damon needs to get a girlfriend and walk around, you know, put himself in the open, start scaring people and stuff like that. But that is going to wrap up today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out our channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check the comments for upcoming series. It really does mean a lot that people have been supporting everything, whether it's this or all the other things on the channel. It really does motivate me to post more, so thank you so much. As always, guys, thanks for clicking on my video. Hopefully you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.